everyone, I had mentioned this look that I did a couple days back. I wanted to do a tutorial on it, and I asked you on Facebook if you were interested in that, and you guys said you were. It's a very wearable yet colorful look, which are my favorite kind of looks to do. I don't think that you need to be afraid of color. I just think there are really smart ways you can use it. The combination of colors you use really complement each other and make a look a little bit easier to wear. You want to pick colors that are kind of like harmonious together. That makes it really easy to wear color. So I'll get up close so you can see what it looks like. I'm using several products from my new Halloween collections that I have coming out. On the lids is Garden of Magic, which is based on Sarah Jessica Parker's outfit in Hocus Pocus. She has like this mauve purple bodice on her dress, so I thought it'd be perfect for a lid color. So that is what we're using on the lid. Zuzu Luxe eyeliner in Raven. I just got this in and is a really good alternative to the Urban Decay 24/7 liquid liner. It's not a budge-proof, smudge-proof liner, but I actually like the formula on this a lot better. I think like the Urban Decay one, it did last a long time, but it was really hard to get off, and then when you did, it kind of would flake off. It wouldn't come off with like an oil-based makeup remover, so it was really hard to use. This one is long lasting still, very black as you can see on the upper lash line, but it comes off with like my jojoba oil, so I really like this one. We're also featuring bouncing off clouds and a wearable way to wear this color for daytime. So I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. I have many more planned for my Halloween collections. I have some planned for my Truly Outrageous collection as well, like some really bright colorful looks. So I look forward to doing those for you guys, and I hope you enjoy the tutorial. Okay, first things first, we're going to start off with a base color for our eyeshadow. I like to do that because I have a lot of redness in my eyes, and I like to have a color to kind of go underneath all of my shadows, and I really feel like it helps keep transitions really even, and it makes all the colors blend more seamlessly together if you have a continuous color underneath. So we're going to take Riviera from my line, the Real Techniques base shadow brush, to apply Riviera all over the lid and up into the crease. And we're just blending it up into the crease until it kind of fades in to the brow bone. I like this brush because it works for like applying an all over layer of color and for blending. It's really nice for that. And I'm trying a new setup, so I'm sorry if things look a little weird or whatever. I rearranged my desk area so I have more room to work, and I just kind of did my makeup spring cleaning, so things are kind of rearranged. But I like the setup just fine, so I think I can get a little closer into the camera this way too. I'm going to be using, this is from my new Halloween collection. I released it last week. Both of my Halloween collections are for sale right now. I have one based on Hocus Pocus, and this is called I Put a Spell on You. And this is what the labels look like. The actual skull there, if you can see that, that is from a Salem witch trial gravestone. I just thought it was like really appropriate for the movie, and it's really cool looking. It's like a skull with wings. And then, yeah, we designed these ourselves, and it's just supposed to have kind of a feel of like a gravestone. And then we have like the mauve purples and the colors from the collection in the actual label there. So I was really happy with how those turned out. But I've been wearing this color a ton since I've made it. It is a mauve-y purple color, if you can see that, with gray in it. It's a really unique, soft way to wear purple, and I've really been loving this color a lot. We are going to go in with Foiled Again Mixing Medium, or you can mix water, anything you want to mix your shadow with. We're going to go in with a couple drops of that in the lid of our shadow. And then I like to take the e.l.f. concealer brush. I love these for applying foiled eyeshadow. I think it works really well. And they're cheap too. They're like, I don't know, $3. You can get them on sale for like $1.50. Works really well. You just want to make sure that you get a good consistency when you foil. You don't want it to be too watery, or else it's not going to show up very well on the lid. I don't know if you can see this consistency, kind of like this, like cake batter or something like that. And then just remove any extra off your brush before you apply. And then just pat it in, do a light layer, and if we want it to be a little bit more concentrated, we can go in with dry shadow on top. But this look is going to be fairly soft. We're going to let that set a little bit before we work on any more eyeshadow related things. I'm going to go in with my lip color that I'm doing now. And as always, if you're a lipstick lover, keep your lips in good condition and use a lip balm before you apply lipstick. My lip pencils are fairly moisturizing, but I just like to have an extra layer of protection underneath, and it really helps if you're shearing out a lip color if you apply lip balm first. And that's what we're going to be doing in this look since I want it to be wearable for daytime. We're using Bouncing Off Clouds, and I know this color scares a lot of people in the pencil form, but I will show you how to wear it for day and have it look really wearable and pretty. So we're just going to go in with that. Just make sure you get your lips lined really well. And I love these lip pencils. Another great thing, if you're a makeup artist, lip pencils are a really good option because they're easier to sanitize than a lipstick tube. All you have to do is sharpen your pencils and then maybe spray it with a little rubbing alcohol, and you can use these on clients. It's really easy to use. That's what I did when I went to the wedding last weekend. I had my lip pencils all ready to go. I sharpened them and disinfected them with rubbing alcohol, and I was ready to use them on my mother-in-law. I did her makeup for the wedding. So take a tissue, paper towel, whatever you have handy. I like tissue a little bit better, but this is what I have. And just blot a couple times. And then you can just rub it in with your finger. And this makes it more like a wearable lip stain kind of color. I wear this color all the time during the day, and it's one of my favorite everyday colors to wear. So now you can see why. If you apply it straight from the tube, it is going to be quite bright, but if you blend it out, blot it, you're good to go for a daytime look. I'm going to go in with the matte gray, the Pebbles color from my Too Faced Matte Eye palette. And we're going to use and we're just going to use a soft blending brush for that. This is just the Eco Tools highlight brush from the travel kit. Those are really cheap. That is a really cheap little set you can pick up if you're just getting into makeup. Pull that through on top of the Riviera, which is going to warm it up slightly. And we're just going to blend that into our crease. And this is my Debonair cream eyeliner. It's from my Once Bitten collection, which is my Interview with a Vampire collection. It is a deep navy with gold shimmer in it. You can see the gold shimmer a little better from the back of the pot. You can see that. Sorry, my lighting is not great, but it is a very beautiful navy gold color. And we're just going to go in with the e.l.f. Precision brush. I really like these for doing winged out eyeliner. We are actually going to be smudging this out though, so don't worry about getting this perfect at all. We're going to be smudging it out. But just apply it to your upper lash line. I am just taking one of the e.l.f. contour brushes. If you have a pencil brush, that might work a little bit better for this kind of a technique. And we're just going to go in and smudge it out a little bit. So just kind of work it into your upper lash line. Go in with your favorite black liquid liner. I'm using Zuzu Luxe Raven eyeliner. And we're just doing a very, very thin line on the upper lash line. And this is just going to make our eyelashes look a little bit fuller, but it's not going to be as harsh as doing a strong black eyeliner on the upper lash line for daytime. This is a lot easier look to wear during the day. So keep it very close to the lash line. Take your time. And wing it out slightly at the end, just very slightly, like that. And then I'm actually going to put a little of that navy eyeliner in my waterline, and this is a creamy enough formula where it does work in the waterline. You just have to be careful not to poke your eye with the brush. And definitely go slow if you're not used to doing your waterline with a brush. It takes a little getting used to, but it works really well. And I moved my camera up here so I can get a little bit better daylight for you guys. But now I'm going to go in with my blush color, and I'm choosing to complement the purple with orange since we have a coral pink orange on our lips already. Orange and purple are complementary colors. We're going to go in with Into the Labyrinth's Fire Dance blush, and this is a permanent blush in my line. It's just like a peachy orange color. We're going to take a very fluffy blush brush, and we're going to be very careful with how we apply this since it is a mineral blush and it is more pigmented. And I just tap it off in the back of my hand, and then I like to apply it softly to the back of my hand too to get off any extra product. You probably don't have to do this step if you're not super fair like me, but if I have too much blush color, it overwhelms my skin tone. We're just going to blend that in. This is the look. It's very wearable and pretty to wear during the day. Orange and purple always looks great together, and I really, really love this mauve purple color. I haven't had a color like this in my collection yet, so I was glad to make it for I Put a Spell on You.